you? What are you?
You haven't figured it out yet. I am the warrior you've heard of in legends. Pure of heart and awakened by fury. That's what I'm...
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. Bye. I got a Robin with his eyes like Itachi with the Sharingan. So now we gotta do Spider Cave. We actually made it. I'm surprised we made it here so fast, but opened up all the eco vents, finished up Snowy Mountain. I want to go back to the miners after we finish Spider Cave to see if there is another dialogue cutscene, because I just feel like experiencing it to the fullest. But all right, time to use 100% of my brain power in this area, chat. Guys, if I'm not reading the chat too much, it's because you guys know why. It's this area. So this is, like I said, where you could start to see the development time running down, and this one, I feel like this is needed more polish more than anything, but this area, it's pretty crazy. Did I shatter the fourth wall? Maybe. Can you make a voice impression of your 2012 self? Maybe during the intermission, maybe. Oh, jeez. I probably could, because I realized, like, my voice changed a bit throughout the years, but if I talk fast without breathing, which is how I was talking before, if I talk fast without breathing at all, my voice starts to, the pitch starts to revert back to the way it used to be. So if I just stop breathing and turn blue, we'll be good. I'll try to do an impression. During an intermission, if you guys are watching this live, let's look up a clip of my old voice and I'll try to make an impression of it. If I can do impressions of other characters, maybe I should do an impression of myself, you know what I mean? This place always felt like if Dark Jak came through, Dark bombed the shit out of it, and all of a sudden, like, all the platforming areas got wonked and murped up. You know what would be crazy though, if they remade the game, if Dark Jak actually could destroy parts of the environment with his dark bomb and stuff like that, that would be dope. Not like the most important parts, you know, but like certain parts. Even these guys hiding precursor orbs. I always feel like enemies hiding precursor orbs are cheap. They're hiding them if you have to kill them for them to drop, so it's a cheap tactic, and it always feels like I can't trust it because it could be glitchy. Here I'm using my Super Saiyan powers, like a bog swamp. Should get a TNT sound effect, bro. It's so, the sensitivity on this, you can't control the sensitivity too much. Oh shit. There we go, another one. There's another one on that one, the platform blocking it. Nice. I know there's other eco events on the other side. I think I still hit him though. I got him. There's one moving over here. Yeah, we'll get to that eco event on that side. Better angle for this shit. We got some random floating platform. See this? See this shit? Two wolves popping out. Ew. Giving me Daxter vibes. Which, by the way, guys, I'm gonna put a poll up if you guys want me to replay Daxter on the upgraded graphics with the PC. That would be pretty epic, I feel like. Bro says, yo, do you think a high protein diet could fuck up your kidneys and shit? So, some people say that, but I feel like I honestly don't know. You gotta consult your doctor with that part. Some people say, like, if you don't drink enough water and stuff is what really damages the kidneys because of dehydration and shit like that. But then we're getting a lot of followers. I feel like the one things that can really fuck up the bodyboard thing is not really the high protein, mainly the carbs. Carbs are really some of the most messed up things you could absorb in the body. But yo, consult the doctor about that one. Oh, what's your brother called again? It's been a year since you've been around. Prime, I think you're talking about Sean. His channel is Super Saiyan Royale. And he hasn't uploaded. We're trying to build my stream audience. That way, it gets to the point where if I send people over there, at least he'll have enough of a fan base. Because he got burnt out. He was like trying to stream, and then like, I get it. When you're starting out in streaming, it's tough, man. For anybody that's starting to stream, I respect y'all, because imagine y'all stream for like hours on end and like maybe there's 0 viewers. That shit hurts. And I remember those days. So that's what hit Sean when he was streaming Elden Ring. It was like only a handful of people would show up, and he was like, "Damn, this is." I know you're like in your 20s and you got other stuff to do. Did I hit him? Okay, that one just spat out a power, so that means I hit all of them. That's the sign. This area got some nasty ass sound effects. So we got all of those precursor orbs at the bottom there. We got one up there, one down there. We still got to get the outskirts of this whole area. And I did kill the ones on the outs. Yo, this is what makes it kind of messy. It's a messy area. Scan the whole log to make sure there's nothing around here. Collect these 3. I don't want to fall down and lose my placing. Get loyal 3 boys. Make you feel happy. Fuck. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. You shouldn't have streamed all at the same time, because we would just chill and you would tell him what we said to him. That's true too. That's true too. Hopefully when we move, I can push Sean to stream some more, because we got more games coming out. And plus, when we go down there, he'll actually have like his own spot. He doesn't like his room right now. He's living like basically a cramped closet. So probably clear of mind once we get down there. That was a chill ass dude, man. Oh my god, imagine that hit me in the water. Let's get it. I think I could key blast that one. Let's go over here. Oh man, this spot, right? This one you technically got a speed run through.
Don't let the lights go out.
It's just like the Crash Bandicoot areas that had the firefly. Can you shed your light? And I know, my friend, cause you're just like my... Low-key, I wanted to see what happens if I get hit for that distance. If they're gonna mess with me.
Crystal to get some light.
Oh, chakra crystals. Yes, just hold him up to the moonlight and charged him. Woo woo woo.
You could use the Vegeta impression on him for motivation. I've been trying to push him. I'm like, yo, I want to do more Battle of Brothers with him. I want to play some more fighting games with him, like probably in the upcoming weeks. The main reason why we haven't done any fighting games recently is because one, I want to have him like in the room with me, beside me, like we did for New Year's. But it's just this area is just too cramped. Once we get to Florida and we have more space, I'm gonna set up the camera so that way you can see the whole room, and like if anybody else is in there, we're fighting side by side and really catch the whole vibe properly. You know what I mean? There's a different energy when you get everybody in frame when you're playing fighting games, and that's what we're gonna be trying to go for. Because we miss playing fighting games. Me and Sean, when we play fighting games, we go full Goku and Vegeta and that shit. Like we're trying to top each other non-stop, especially on our LAN connection. Say goodnight, Jack. Say goodnight. There's only like a handful of Precursor orbs here. The power cell lights up the area. I remember watching the old Mind War series. It made you build the entire comics look out when you're 14. Hey, you can remember hearing Alex scream that Vern was the best things ever. Yo, Vern is a real one, man. Vern's still a chill ass dude. I took a break for review back soon. Shiny Pokemon's don't hunt themselves. Late night streams are awesome. Late night streams with fam is awesome, bro. For real, for real. You get a bunch of cool people. Like right now, like even this. It's a Sunday night. If you can't sleep, especially like me, I'm chugging a Red Bull here. Probably not gonna be sleeping tonight, but you get a whole bunch of wholesome people we get to talk to while playing a video game that you enjoy. It's literally living the dream. Like when I was playing Jak and Daxter as a kid, you would have never thought this was possible. But if anybody thought this was possible, you would have these conversations with anybody that was fortunate enough to like. If you went to school, only a handful of people would have had the game or experienced it. Like if you talk to somebody, you didn't play Jak and Daxter. What? Like even my boy Alex didn't play Jak and Daxter, so it's like when you have a community here online and you got a bunch of people that like play the same games. I've told you guys this before. I think I mentioned this. Like you can tell a lot about a person depending on what video games they've played. Like right away, like what video games you played and what animes you've watched. It says a lot about your personality. Like you can tell a bit of their personality just from that. Like if you're a person that told me you play Kingdom Hearts, I already know you're gonna be talking, or at least you know about the hand motions and shit, and you know about light, heart, and darkness. And you're usually more of a genuinely cool person for that, you know what I mean? It's almost like it's downloaded into whatever your real life avatar is, you know what I mean? That's the best way I can put it. Oh, you've downloaded this. Okay, cool. Haven't been around since like 2017 or 2018. Where you been? Oh shit, oh shit. These are another one of these platforms that are just buttons. Look at this, who said, okay, we're gonna spam a bunch of platforms hovering in midair that just, they don't really add up to anything. This is just raw platforming, and don't feel like there's a story behind any of this. Sony Mountain was so much more organized. And Paul, you've been busy. I hope the grind has been paying off, fam. I hope the grind's been paying off. Hold on one sec. There we go. There's a precursor orb hovering right there. I gotta make sure I scan the area over and over and over again. Just to take a jump of faith. It's literally a precursor orb staring at me in the eye while this thing's shooting me. If I had 1 HP, I'd be crying right now. Gonna take a run jump and just go for it. Do something a little risky. I don't know how I missed this. Got the yellow eco here. I feel like this is all clear right now. I feel like it, but feel like it don't really matter when it comes to this shit. They will go ruthless! I've hesitated and see what happens. At least that orb jumped back out. You were talking about playing Jak and Daxter and Ratchet & Clank Deadlock yesterday. You have a video playing Jak and Fatal Brother back in the day. Is it the same brother you're talking about? Hell yeah, and we were just talking about that yesterday. Me and him were like, yo, the fact that they added Jak and Deadlocked, it saved part of that game. Like, honestly, do you know how much more hype that was, knowing that you're playing as Jak and Daxter? It was the game that I always viewed as, okay, we never got Jak 4 the way we wanted to, and I know Jak X had Ratchet as a driver, but that was the game where it's like, holy shit, Jak's and Ratchet's universe, and it finally felt like, wow, we're playing as Jak and Ratchet's universe, and it was the crossover that I feel like we finally got. It literally felt like the crossover game. Oh my god, I'm missing these jumps terribly. So that's what that turned into. But when the PS3 port came out and all those issues arise with the FPS, it really took out the immersion. So I'm hoping that we replay it and we have the same childhood memories we did when we did. Despite the caves. Yes, King of Cuties. You missed the old vibes. Iron Spectre. It has paid off. Chilling late night, watching Battle of Z. Oh my god, Battle of Z 2013. I remember all four of us were doing that. That game proved like co-op with anybody can make any game play good. Because Battle of Z was literally prototype Xenoverse. Prototype Walmart Xenoverse, that's what it was. And when you played that shit with co-op, I thought that shit was lit just because you could have all the team it up. There's something about it, like everybody gets to jump in there and just get a chance at kicking the shit out of them. If we do get Jak 4, you want to play a more serious, like Sunset Overdrive. I still haven't played that game, but I'm guessing that's the one with like all the crazy ass powers, and I feel like, yeah, it should be like that. When you first got here, again, it was 5 years ago. But a cave is so difficult. I don't know how people managed to complete it. It took you close to 2 hours to fully complete it. How long has it been on the clock? It's been 13 minutes. We're still going. It is difficult, but I've done this so many times, but like every room looks the freaking same.
I think that was the last of...
This point's muscle memory, but I'm pretty sure whichever developer made this one, he probably play tested the shit out of it, or they didn't do enough of play testing. It's one or the other, one of the extremes, because if you play tested enough, it's easy for you. But it's either he did that or he didn't, because in some of these things you could even lose one of the power cells, and they even accounted for that. That's why there's 101 in the game and not 100, which is what you need for the opening of the door. For some reason, I thought he just teleported me to the right spot. All right. So they're mining this precursor robot here, and apparently some people were saying in some YouTube videos that, hey, maybe Kira could have extracted this from Spider Cave and used this in the battle against Gall and Maya at the very end. Apparently the final boss battle was supposed to be robot versus robot, but they changed that into eco versus robot. And if you looked at their robot, there's a souped up, and this one looks like a good guy one. So we were supposed to probably use this one, extract it from Spider Cave, and have Kira use her mechanic skills to make it into like a Gundam fight or some shit like that, or Code Geass fight. So I can kind of see the concept. Can y'all see that from here? And then even like the scoop nose thing was like kind of used to like extract eco from what I heard. But I'm glad the way that they did this one with the light eco showing up at the end.
It's a chef's keys.
What's up, Hassan? You seen Paul's transformation when he left? Mans looks like a Cell Saga version of TN now. Oh my god. Y'all be gassing it. I love y'all, man. But that's the thing, man. Like, we always say this. You guys watched me grow up. You guys watched me grow up on this channel. That's partially why I can't let go of the channel, even though people have been telling me, yo, you gotta make a new one. Maybe you might pop off more or something like that, because newer channels get more, way more exposure, or even the algorithms help them out more. It's like, I can't let go of this one. I have most of my ups and downs on life on this one channel. Like, I think we even have vlogs of us going to watch Fast and Furious and Iron Man on this channel, so it's like, all the ups and downs of life are here. I had real life vlogs with the, I think even the Six Flags vlogs and stuff are on this one, or at least on Alex's channel as well. And it's like chapters of your life, you know? And if you literally go back to like the first videos, you see like a time lapse of me growing. It's been like 6 years. You are hench. Is it me or precursor robots look like roided out mosquitoes? Bro, I got the same vibe. That's why I pointed out the part with scooping out the eco. They do look like roided out mosquitoes. You are 100% right, my brother. Bro, I can't unsee it now. It's a roided up mosquito. Let's get a better angle. Where's this freaking platform? Okay. Let's go over here. And it said roided up mosquitoes. They do. Wow, I missed that by far. Cow Brothers to Super Saiyans. Low-key, I was like, yo, I might change the channel name again to like just Broly. Oh shit, oh shit. Wow, I missed it by the tiny crack. This one's a dickhead move. You can't move the camera properly here. Another reason why nobody likes Spider Cave. Camera's claustrophobic at this shit. And I was like, yo, he's not even grabbing onto the thing. And he's in a glitch spot. And they also put a platform here. The dickhead developer that made this part, he didn't playtest this one enough. He knew that there was flaws in it. He didn't have enough time to change any of this. I could tell. They didn't have enough time to do this part properly. The low development time shows here, boy. It shows, boy. It shows. It shows. What was I saying? I just lost my train of thought. Yo, when I drink Red Bull, my ADHD just be popping up like heavy, bro. I be going from one train of thought to the next. Too many thoughts flood in my mind. You joined the Discord? Is it not a general chat? There should be a general chat. Keep the OG name of his brother be put in the flood of roleplay accounts made by 12-year-olds. It was gonna be something like that, like Berserk Broly or some shit like that, because when I look at myself in the mirror now, bro, I was like, holy shit. Me being the Broly fanboy that I've been for years, I start to see, like, even my hair is starting to grow into the dude's hair. My tattoo is literally in the same spots as where his is. He's the same color as me. And I was like, what the fuck? Personality-wise, he's just... DBS Broly is literally my personality and how it's been through the years and growing in the same pace. Even in Dragon Ball Superhero movie, I was like, bro, it's literally me. And I was like, wow. Me being the kook that I was in 2013, I was posting videos like, yo, they gotta make Dragon Ball Z Broly canon. And everybody laughed at me for that. And I keep bringing that shit up. I was like, yo, everybody laughed at me for that 2013 video. Yeah, they're gonna make Broly canon. They gotta make him Broly canon. One, they made him canon. Two, they made him into my personality. Two, I look like the dude now. And I'm like, oh my god. They got other YouTubers and stuff. Like, I watched them. There's other YouTubers, fitness YouTubers with the Broly name in the tag. But I'm like, you guys don't look like Broly at all. He looked like me and he has my personality. So I was like, shit. Maybe I suck at usernames. So I was like, shit, maybe I should do something like that. Like the Berserk Broly. Even Alex was calling me Broly. He's like, holy fuck, bro. You turned into Broly. Alex, the DBZ YouTuber, was like, yo, this dude looking like Broly. And your personality is like Broly. What happened? DBS Broly, not Z Broly. Z Broly just Paul off the heady. That's Paul off the heady. In the day, back in the day. Badass. That thing never came back up. Brolic Paul. Did you know there are Jak and Daxter design books, but they're a limited time offer with the disc version of Jak games on PS4? I've seen the design Bible. There's YouTube channels where they already uploaded the PDF and all that stuff. I watch all that stuff. Even though I don't talk about it all the time, I watch those. If anything makes a shit and giggle Broly account, you need a shits and giggles to decide it. Channel, honestly. It's like... that should have been like the fitness account's name or something like that. Berserk Broly. See, I'm so terrible with names. Like, think about it. All I could use is my real life name, fitness. And that's what most professionals do when they come to training. It's like, shit, I wish I was more creative. I'm creative when it comes to artwork and stuff like that. When it comes to creating the bios and stuff from back in the day. Comes to usernames, it escapes me. Y'all have better usernames than I do. Bro, first Let's Play channel that I tried to make back in like 2010, 2009, the Screamin' Otzel. Like, what the fuck is this? Screamin' Otzel. Imagine that was still the name, I'd be like, oh shit. Ay, ay, ay. Try telling that.
Yeah, I'm the Screaming Otzel. Shawty. The fuck is an Otzel?
If Jak would only sold like 3.something million, like 3.6 million, I think, copies, that's only 3.6 billion people would even know what the fucking Otzel really is. Assuming that all of them beat the game. Oh, I dodged him just to land into his head. Yo, this area is so botched. I touched it and went right through. Fuck. Spider cave. Holy shit. I was just thinking in my head, yo, we're dying a lot here, but like, I just stopped giving a fuck after a certain point. You can't grab onto half of these things properly. There's a spam of platforms. All these rooms look the same. These enemies are put in the most dickhead positions. Spider caves is ass. You go from the beauteous snowy mountain to this shit. You don't even get to see sunlight in here. Get me out. Get me out. I sound like a crybaby.
I don't want it, mama.
What up, Vargas? The giant roided up mosquito known as the Oracle. And I think it's a cool concept if Kira was supposed to like soup this thing up for us to fight the final boss with the thing, with the giant mech, but we'll see. Alright, yo, Fahrenheit, much love to you, brother. Thank you. Broly Fitness sounds badass. There's probably something like that. That would have been like Berserk Broly Fitness or something like that. Or like name it after one of his moves. Oh shit, this dickhead. Oh, football tackled your boy. I gotta make sure I grab onto the thing this time. We made it to the very top and it shit on me. This is Blight Town of Jak and Daxter. This is by far one of the worst areas. But they were so good with the game design. Two things right here that I gotta just remember. One, you can skip this entire area entirely. Like, there's nothing here that's mandatory. Absolutely nothing here that's mandatory if you wanted to just beat the game. And two, if you're trying to 100% it, you don't have to collect every power cell because one of them is glitched here. So there's a little bit of leeway, which I can give it some fairness to. Oh, yeah, it actually worked. Let me go on the top row because apparently this bottom row don't work for shit. This music was giving me some Slycaboo vibes for a second. There's a box. Or at the top of the mosquito. So I don't know how they would have extracted this from the cave, but it would have been pretty dope. There's the dark part. There's glowing crystals. I don't know. I feel like these platforms are shit. They don't work properly. And the camera angles, especially like right there, fuck the shit out of me. It just literally put me on the gangbang bus. If they had more time, I felt like if they had another month or two of development, they could have made this a little bit more open. It's just too cramped, too dark. Camera angles are broken. Some of the platforms are broken. The dark crystals, some of them are broken. I try to walk in here not shitting on it, but then I end up shitting on it as I go through it. It's like, oh man, even getting some of the precursor orbs, they're hidden inside the guys that are spinning around. Yeah, they're mandatory, but then it's like you gotta go and backtrack for that, and then going from level to level, so like bottom level to middle level to top level. They should have had some more blue eco jump pads to jump around the place versus you gotta go all the way around the cave, even over here, all the way around the cave to go on these platforms as you couldn't really tell they're moving. I feel like it's just a spam of puzzles. Like, how many times have I died around here? The part in this area that actually feels fleshed out and actually smooth, I like the area, ironically, as weird as it is, yeah, we're in a spider's nest. The spider's nest part is okay. The part where you have to light up sketches part, light up sketches part with the gems, that part was good. Because it kind of gives me like old school Crash Bandicoot fields. But these giant open spots with all the spammed out platforms, yeah. Still better than the Lost Frontier, though. Still better than any part of the Lost Frontier. So we got out of there. What would be the last spot for... We're missing 12. Uh-oh. I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank in my head. There's a scout flower missing. Okay, here's 2. Here's 2. And there's a scout flower missing. So it's gotta be like right over here. And I hear it's in my top right. Okay, I scared the shit out of myself for a second. I'm like, no. I talk so much shit about the area. They're like, alright, we'll go hide this shit from you. Hopefully there's 6 and 6 in those boxes. And good thing about having a gaming headset, you can hear everything. There it is, I heard it. Sound design of this game is still top tier. Give me this. What's up, NJ? So better than Abby Buttsex. Check every pillar for loose orbs. When those robots designed, they look like a real word mosquito outside of Jack Old's design book.
Mosquito.
There's some kid in elementary school named Mosquito. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Houston, we got a problem. That was only 3. That was only 3. That was only 3. Oh no. Oh no. The PTSD flooding back. The PTSD flooding back. I thought I did this area so good. I think I see an orb over there. Get up, Jack. Get up. Get your ass up. Go. Go. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm missing 6. It's gotta be 2 more metal boxes, or it's from these same pillars that I was talking shit about. I got everything else. Spider Cave has taken me approximately half an hour. This is... How many times have I played through this place? We played through this game for 2 whole decades, and it's still giving me issues. This is like one of the only areas that does this. I gotta check all these spots for more of these precursor orbs if any of these respawn. Oh shit. 3 plus 3, do the math. It's not as dog shit as any of the areas in Lost Frontier, but like, that's comparing it to a 2 out of 10 game. A 1 out of 10 game almost. Bro, Last of Us 2 and Lost Frontier are in the same boat. The Abby Buttsex is my favorite game. Because even in the, if you look in the early beta footage of, or even the alpha or pre-alpha footage of Jak Lost Frontier, they had the old school voice actor voicing parts of the lines when Naughty Dog was underneath the company. And whichever team took over, they were like, yo, we gotta cheap out. Somebody pocketed some of that shit. They cheaped out. Got the new voice actor who didn't do as good of a job, and I'm pretty sure some dude in the corporate was just like, I'm gonna walk away with the money. I swore I saw a precursor orb over there, but that was not the case, and I'm scanning all of these areas and I can't seem to find these gems. Where did I miss them? I'm missing 6. At least they've got to be clumped together. But I can't seem to find the fucking 6. It's not around these pillars, so it gotta be in a box. It's gotta be in the boxes. And... let's re-see. Oh, there they are! There they are! There's the boxes! Oh, thank God. There's the boxes. I walked right past those earlier on and forgot. See, there's so much stuff in here. A guy with ADHD or some shit like that. Like what are you doing with what I'm doing right now? If you're not focusing on this completely, since I'm talking to the chat and my mind's going in every other direction about all these random subjects, you're gonna forget shit like this. And there was a yellow eco vent right next to me, bro. Alright, so this wasn't as bad. Half an hour for basically Spider Cave. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. I know you guys are saying some of y'all took 2 hours. This probably took me days as a Gerber. Now it's kind of peaceful once the calm of the storm is over. Spider Cave. Let's freaking go. We're safe. We out of here. We out of here. We out of 5,000.
Yeah, come on, baby. Yeah.
And now we do the photo finish. So this part right... oh god, Spider Caves is AIDS. The community is right for one to smite this shit. If you could go full like Jak, even though like Jak, it's supposed to be in Jak 3 they changed it to more of like a defensive build, and Dark Jak was more offensive. In this game we used it in an offensive way, where you key blasted just like you do with the yellow eco, and it felt like straight up a Dragon Ball Z. I wish you could tear this place apart. Fuck this place. But this power cell right here was one of the toughest ones in the game for me. Trying to figure out how you... invisible wall. Trying to figure out how you get this box open. And trying to aim down sights and hit this one was god awful. They were like, yo, Spider Cave is for the advanced one, but you just jump in the air, hit square, and it auto locks. And I think I did that by accident one time because I kept trying to aim down sight. And it finally worked. 89 completely done with the Spider Caves, and we gotta go back to Mountain Pass. So let me go rob the Oracle of his eyes. Spider Caves 100% complete in about half an hour, thank God. Oh, that shit just takes a lot out of you. I feel like Rocky at the end of it. It's like, yo, the 1-2. What up, free paper? Do you remember how to leave? Yes, yes. Outrageous Josh comes and Spider Cave takes him like 5 minutes. Yo, how long does it really take Outrageous Josh to do this area? 100%. Outrageous Josh is built different, bro. You don't see anything wrong with me using the real name for the channel. It's a little thing. Yo, Random Saiyan 123 with the resubscription on Prime. Thank you so much. You thought I was feeling you? You thought I was feeling you? Thank you so much, bro. Where's that voice line? Oh my god. Oh shit. Let me put this away for a second. Yo, the Super Saiyan Paul gaming channel. Oh fuck. Yo, it's taking me away. It's taking me away. You thought I was feeling you? Wait.
You thought I was feeling you? That nigga much.
There's the TikTok clip of that shit. You thought I was feeling you? Wait.
Maddie, I get what I want, like, you thought stop?
No.
You thought I was feeling you?
Yo, can this trend end? Oh my god, with a bunch of shouties, some ratchet shouties, and a bunch of times pull up with the Ultima. Yo, thank you so much, Random Saying. I appreciate that. Yo, I gotta say though, guilty confessions from the hood, bro. There's something about driving shouties Ultima that slaps different. Like me as a guy, this gonna sound weird, but like I know most guys are into like Lambos, they want Ferraris, they want the fast-ass GTA cars. I feel like the most rewarding car I've ever driven is driving shouties Ultima and whipping that shit. There's just something about that car that I actually like driving and knowing that it's shouties Ultima. All right, so for me, I don't give a fuck about like the 400,000 cars. I don't care about the Bugattis. Whipping shouties Ultima is fun, bro.
You have obtained another power.
It's special. The orbs are bigger than Daxter. We sell tiny food here. No soul food. Oh, give me some less greasy shit then.
A power cell is the reward.
Crawford said, what games would you look forward to and what would you want in another Dragon Ball Xenoverse? I would want another Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but yo, at this point, can we just get Dragon Ball MMO remade on console? I'm missing that game heavy. I low-key want to replay it on the channel, but Dragon Ball MMO remade on console with controller support is all I'm asking for. I will put $100 into that game easy. If we're gonna get Xenoverse 3, they gotta revamp a little bit of the combat system and some of the multiplayer stuff, like especially teaming up with your friends shouldn't be such a problem with partying up. Like that shit's archaic with the way some of that works. I gotta get back to the other side of this, and I'm looking forward to Ragnarok.
Those powers cannot be controlled.
He says this, but I become the Dark Ego Sage in Jak 3, basically.
Keep collecting power cells. They're the key to continuing our journey north.
You fuck me, I know I fuck you. What? Is a lava tube a pumper or a forge for Gull and Maya?
The heat
Sounds like
shield's
it.
going to need even more power to withstand the lava.
Yeah, if we had to use the Oracle robot that was hidden inside Spider Cape, that would have really showed off Kira's ability to be a true mechanic slash sagely stuff if it was able to channel eco and shit like that, you know what I mean? The Nordic music while playing Ragnarok, definitely. You gotta add one of these to the soundboard. Give me 1 second, all right? As soon as we go to intermission, hold that for me, and I'll check it out. Let's see. Do these guys talk about the secret passage? They don't. Damn, I jumped all the way off of Snowy Mountain for no reason. It's whatever. Let's head back to the passageway. So every time you see the gondola, this was always confusing for me. Like this area is very, very much shorter than. I liked Rock Village. Rock Village felt like the perfect transition from Sandover Village to this one, but Volcanic Crater is not really a village. There's barely anybody here, and then even less so in the next one. So it starts to get lesser and lesser and less village feeling as you got later into the game. But maybe I should have teleported back. Bitch, I'm a baddie. I get what I want, yeah.
You got us feeling you?
You know, I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna end up saying that now, like, just as like a new meme on the channel, bro. Bitch, I'm a baddie. I get what I want.
Yeah, you got us feeling you? Yeah.
I remember we missed some orbs a little bit earlier on during this race part. I did rush this a couple episodes prior because, like I said, I had to go meet up with the Mason. We had a late night workout planned, and man, we killed shoulders last night. It was dope. Always catching up with the Mason. We always have these amazing workouts. We were just talking about ideas and how far we've come on YouTube and like life, catching up with all this shit. And then it's like always hit a quality workout. Like Alex is one of the few people I can work out with where I don't have headphones in. When me and Sean train together, we have headphones in. We're blasting whatever music is like stimulating the emotions and shit like that. There we go. The yellow eco vent. And look at this, you do actually combine yellow eco and blue eco here, so that's why that concept is not too wild. Wait, is there any... There's a scout flag right in front of me.
Did I feel you?
So you see, you're combining speed and power. It's crazy. Just Gary says, fuck these bike sessions. I actually felt like these were fair and these are well paced. Oof. Maybe that's why he said fuck him. I gotta teleport back out anyway to get to the other side. We're missing some stuff out there. That music is straight out of Crash Bandicoot. It sounds like straight out of Crash Bandicoot stuff. But we got what I wanted there. That was one of the later ones I remember as a kid too. One of the final ones I got towards that 100%. That part was tough. Will you play Dragon Quest one day, or is it not your stick? I love Dragon Quest, bro. Dragon Quest as a GURB, I never got the game for the PS2, and I was always hyped about wanting to play that one because it looks straight like out of Dragon Ball. And it's Akira Toriyama that did the art. So I was like, yo, I want to play that game so much. I never got to, and then even when I got older and tried to emulate it on the PC, it was unplayable, so I never was able to afford it or even get to buy it. Couldn't even find it in stores for a bit. And then I finally played Dragon Age Echoes of Ages on the Nintendo Switch, especially like when I was going through this super depressive stage in life. And bro, I haven't played in a minute, but that was one of the greatest games I played also. Like, that was such a fun game. I would give it an 8.5, maybe a 9. I had Sean try to play it. Sean's a super heavy RPG player, right? I never bought this from her? Oh shit, yo, we backtracked. You see how this works out? I remember I ran away from Pater this.
Power cell we agreed upon.
Yo, it's actually a good thing I missed these orbs in that tunnel, because I would have forgotten at the end of the game to go grab this from her, or this would have been the one orb they would have forgiven me for. But yeah, Sean plays a bunch of RPGs, and I told him to play Dragon Age. He didn't like it. He didn't like Echoes of Ages. Now I love that game. This actually felt like a village, and they could have actually packed this out more with more people on these stands. If they ever remake it, they could add more side missions that are probably actually fun. Hopefully nothing boring, no bored shit. But you know what I mean? Look at this place. This is a full-on village. Then it seems like Volcanic Crater gets smushed, and then the last one's not even, it's scrapped. But as the games get to the end, they have no voice lines, so it starts to feel more hollow. There's no more people standing here, so there's no Kira here, nobody around this machine, so it still feels hollow, and like the adventure's already done, and all this sad stuff. What up, Kilo? Dragon Age is a great story for gameplay. Feels great. Oh my god, Shadow's on the same page as Sean! That hurts my heart. That's what he said, but I was like, I actually like the combat, but maybe it's because I haven't played as many RPGs as y'all to see all the crazy stuff that they whip out. I played Mass Effect and stuff like that, but I'm not talking like turn-based stuff. Maybe y'all got a point, but I was happy with what they gave me in Dragon Age. Damn! Oh wait, not Dragon Age, Dragon Quest, my bad. And Dragon Age is what Sean was usually playing. Dragon Quest is my shit though, because I think it's the art style. I get a Dragon Ball vibe while playing it. And then even with Dragon Ball MMO, one of my beloved games, which I think I'm definitely gonna try to play soon, because I feel like playing an RPG or something. Bro, there's just something about that art style, man. The Dragon Ball art style just pulls me in. It's just something Akira has done that it hits the childhood soul, and it just breaks you into whatever he's trying to sell you. Give me a whole wallet. Okay, I robbed the characters. We sell tiny food here. No, don't do it. No, Koki Shimatsu. No, Mr. Yamato, don't do it. Stop. Man, someone tunes into the stream right now, they see this shit like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Where's these orbs? I remember seeing them as I passed by, and Alex is in the chat. Whenever Alex is in the chat, he'd be taking up, like his presence, his energy. It's like the chat's on fire. It's like glowing. So like I got pulled away for a second. Bro, I miss when you guys used to do Mind Wars. Everybody keeps saying that, and I want to go back to it. That shit would be dope, for real, for real. There'd be so many other fan projects. It's just that when I tried to do Minecraft early in the year, nobody came through. So I was like, I thought everybody did it. One orb? We literally missed one orb? It was one orb we missed up here? Are you serious? Alex, I blame Alex for that one. Oh, how would you react if Jak and Daxter characters were on that text-to-speech site? I don't know. I feel like the text-to-speech stuff, most of those voices are a bit outlandish. But if they were, I feel like people use the text-to-speech site and could definitely make a Jak 4. Out of mods, they just voice acted with text-to-speech. They could probably do it way better than Lost Frontier, to be honest. To be honest, they'd mod better areas with better graphics, use text-to-speech for the voice acting. They can animate their own characters. Just look at that. Nowadays, we got people using source filmmakers such as Devil Artemis making full-on fledged mini-series with Cell and shit like that. I even tried using source filmmaker to make my own animations with Jak, and I actually was able to animate the 2D model for Jak. So yeah, I think if they had it on text-to-speech, they would 100% be able to make Jak 4 as a fan. Did you get the power still here? I believe we got all of them. Do Yakuza games count as RPGs? I have no idea. I never played one, but people keep telling me to, and I feel like I want to. Just that there's so many on the list right now. So everything is 100% complete so far. We got 94 of these power cells, and it just feels like we should have one more village to go through, bro. It feels like as an adult there should be one more village. I don't want to part ways with this game already, man. There's only 7. Wait, is there only 7? Like 7 more of these left in an area. Yeah, I mean, I still got to play cyberpunk. Oh my god. Let's go. Yakuza's more of a beat 'em up, and the spin-off Yakuza's like an RPG. This game is such a relaxing game to play. Hell yeah, yo. Honestly, it's just newer games be raising the blood pressure and shit like that, and even some multiplayer games. But bro, you play this, you just chilling. And this is like you could just slump into the couch and disappear. I would love to play this in VR or something. And to be honest, like even though I'm about to beat this game, and like I said earlier, like you would probably put this game down for a minute after beating it. There's a part of me that it's so relaxing. I want to light up a spliff and play it again. Oh man. It's too chill, and I feel like if I was to play it again, part of the joy about being a kid too was like if you had brothers or friends in the room, if one of y'all died, there's a part of you that like we would play, like if you died, you'd have to pass the controller over, and you would never want to die or pass it over. But like if I was like lighting up a spliff, I just watched them play and just like zoned out, and like what y'all doing? Y'all watching me play, but it's still cool to watch other people play. Especially if they're like moderately good, you know what I mean? If I kept doing this, oh shit, it's not a one-hit kill. Well, y'all already know what I mean.
Power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
I like how she gave us specific degrees. Maybe the system actually showed a number down there, but then they changed it to make it more Gerber friendly with just an arrow.
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
I don't know why Jak.
Yeah, my baby.
PS3 version is they botched the lava. Oh yeah, the lava. I remember I pointed that shit out. The lava was cracked. It's moving at 60 frames per second. So it's like double the speed. So this shit literally looks like it's about to overflow the whole tunnel. And it was like, what? This is how you know it's still the definitive like version here on the PC. They should have added more islands. Definitely should have added one more village if they can. I wish they did. Did you get the miners already? Yeah, we got the miners. Like after a long stressful weekend, you can play this on the weekend and relax, especially on a Sunday. There's a tutorial for that text-to-speech site. Really? Oh, have you seen the guy who got beaten by 3 effeminate guys in a restaurant, then pulls out an axe and starts smacking them around? What? That was in New York. It sounds like a New York clip. Man loses it at McDonald's and attacks with an axe. All right, during the next intermission, we gotta check that shit out. Yeah, we got the 4 minor power cells. Yeah, that sounds like straight out of a GTA server. New York, I'm telling you, New York is Gotham City fused with a GTA server. That's what this place is. I'm tired of it. I've lived in this simulation for 28 years. I used to love New York to death, bro. There was times where I would have to go back and forth to Canada, especially during the summers to go visit my pops because, well, it's a long story with that part, but I would always like cry to come back to New York. Even this place was like hot trash, and it's noisy and it's always moving. That was the thing. That was the magic about it. But now it's not the same anymore, and times have changed. And I feel like an old man talking about it, but that's why people don't want to leave here still. Like it's still crazy randomness, but because of all the noise and the I was about to blow up anyway. Yeah, I feel like it should have been a degree meter telling you how much degrees it was hitting there, but they were like, yeah, too many numbers. 800 degrees don't make sense. We're gonna keep it like an eco meter, keep it circular, like the goggles or whatever that shit looks like with the temperature gauge. Yeah, like people love New York for that fact that like you got pretty good food everywhere, but it's greasy food, and then the place never sleeps, even though the people be on demon energy at nighttime and it's more crime and shit like that. But it never really gets It's not really too much of this, you know, it's a GTA server. That's the best way I can put it. It's a little bit more random with shit, and you never feel completely lonely if you walk outside. But people are assholes here, bro. And then, as a kid, it was easier to, like, ignore, but now as an adult, I don't want that. Level 2 completed. Let's go with the orbs. Scary sound effects sound like from Spyro when those robbers showed up out of nowhere. And Hurricos with the creepy laugh, the big purple alien looking things that gave me nightmares. Okay, I shot a box. I'm gonna try to take a little bit slower because I don't know where all these other boxes are from here on out. It's like the heat gauge stopped for a second there. I know we hit a checkpoint. I don't have to come back through here. One thing I learned from Jak and Daxter games though, if Jack says he knows how to race, he does, because it taught me how to race, bro. You gotta really master the brake when it comes to some of this shit. Get back-to-back scalp flies, that makes you feel a bit better. I need 2 more. I'm really focused in, laser locked, eyes open, wide open. Vomited on the sweater already, mild spaghetti. Come on. One more. One more Hachikwamba. There it is. Let's go. But I'm Damien. Enjoyed it. That's what's up, brother. Yo, please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Hey, it slowed down. Yo, let's go. We lucked out. Wow. I thought they were about to shit on it. You've never played these games before, Bengals? He pulled out his hatchet, started dominating the restaurant. What? He went on a kill streak. 3 bunkers were beating him up, and then he pulls out an axe and starts beating ass. Yo, we seriously clutched that shit. I love how from the time we did that, which was probably like 2 minutes, these 2 instant transmitted to Samos and beat the living shit out of him.
Hey! Where's old short, green, and wrinkly?
This is terrible. Father is missing. I think Gall and Maya may have kidnapped him as well.
You think?
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control?
Samos is a damsel in distress.
Continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gall and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan, and to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah. That about sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jack, be careful.
Yeah, we will be.
Jack was like the silent cloud of this game. He turned into in the second game even more so with Ashley showed up and getting like the perfect trifecta. I feel like he could have even had Tess if he wanted to, but that was Daxter's. But anyway, yo, they Princess Peach your boy Samos, and I feel like at the end of here it was supposed to be the whole village, but as you can see, like right here is where they're like, screw it, make it a dead end, and Gall and by a citadel, which I feel like should have been pumped at the very end of probably the Yellow Eco Sages area. So maybe one day they'll reboot the series and we get Yellow Eco Sages Village. But for now, we're gonna head into the Citadel and bust some ass. Citadel was such a badass word too, by the way, like final boss fortress. So we're gonna end this episode part off right here. If you're watching this live, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon on the stream, and when these videos drop on the Super Saiyan Paul Gaming channel. I'll catch you guys in a second. Don't go anywhere. Young Money.